take notes, help me turn in online assignments on the go, etc. It's a lot easier in a laptop, and it does almost all the same things, which is really nice. Way better video quality than the iPhone. So I actually decided that I wanted to build a second deck. Everyone and their mom has a second deck on Team Scoops for Food except me. Unfortunately, I had to sacrifice my Valiant Boxers and my Evil Swarms because some cards in there were needed by my friends. So I tore apart both my decks to help my friends. Mostly Brian, who has 3,000 million decks. But, we won't go into that. Anyway. Anyway, so I finally said, screw it. I want to build a Valiant Boxer deck that's more competitive, that can get over things in the new format. They can use Link monsters in order to do that. So I made a BoxerKaiju deck. It has a Valiant Boxer engine, a Kaiju engine, and some other cards that help along the way in getting out some Link monsters and some extra deck monsters. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with 2 Valiant Boxer Headgear. Headgear is a great Valiant Boxer monster. He can't be destroyed once per turn by battle. And also, when he's normal summon, you can send 1 Valiant Boxer from your deck to the grave. Usually, you target for Glassstraw. Glassstraw is a 2,000 beat stick. However, he kind of sucks because if he even gets declared an attacker target, he gets destroyed automatically. But when he's sent off of Headgear's effect, he gets to add a Valiant Boxer monster that was in grave besides himself back to hand because he was sent by card effect to grave. Next, I play 2 Switch Hitter. It's my combo to get out the joke. Switch Hitter's effect is you can special summon 1 Valiant Boxer from graveyard and overlay and do anything that's a Valiant Boxer that turn, but you can't special summon anything else. Next, I run 3 Spar. It's kind of slow because you can't do battle the turn you use him, but it gets you out a quick Decode Talker or a quick Lead Joke or a quick level 4 XYZ. And finally, I run 3 Valiant Boxer Veil. He's fantastic for late game. Your opponent has a setup board with like a 3,000 attack monster like a JD or a Blue Eyes, and he tries to attack in you, or a 15,000 Uriah. And he tries to attack in you, and then he says, oh god, I can't attack in you, because I'm going to special summon in defense mode and gain all the life points back. It's fantastic. He's a great card, especially when you take a lot of battle damage. It's like a Wabaku plus a free special summon, so it's fantastic. That's my Valiant Boxer engine. Next, I play 3 Masked Chameleon. I run 3 because it combos really well with Valiant Boxer Glassstraw. I can special summon a monster that has 0 defense from my grave after this is normal summon, and I can go into an instant XYZ or Synchro monster. Next, I run 2 Fire Hand, 2 Ice Hand. I really don't like Fire Hand or Ice Hand. They're kind of just in there for placeholders. I'm thinking about running more Valiant Boxers, like 2 more and 2 Photon Thrashers.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Fire Hand, when this monster is destroyed by opponent's card or effect or battle and sent to the grave, I can target 1 monster, destroy it, and I special summon Ice Hand, so I run 2 of him.
No, you can't.
And then I run 2 Ice Hand. This card is destroyed. Why is there one of Brian's hairs on that? Curse you, Brian. Either that or it's Patches' hair. Patches. When this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can target 1 spell or trap card, destroy it, and special summon Fire Hand.
No,
so
can't.
they special summon each other. They're okay, but you don't always get them off. So I probably wind up replacing them, but they're okay for now.
No, they're not.
Last, I run Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite, because if he's destroyed, I can pay 400 to special summon him back once per duel. Brennan, you can suck on a big fat one.
I'm tired. It's nap time.
Next, I run a Kaiju engine. I run 3 Humongous, which is the lowest attack in my Kaiju engine.
No,
I'm thinking
not.
about running the Turtles. I want to slap you right now. I'm thinking about running 3 of the Turtles. They're just 5 to 6 right now, and I'm running them in Cosmos, so
No,
for now.
I
I run 1 Darla, the moth. I call that Mother Moth. I run Barney the Dinosaur, also known as Doggram. I run 1 of him. And I run Jizukiryu, the Destroying Kaiju, the Star Destroying Kaiju. I run 2 of him because he's the best. So that's my Kaiju engine. Off of the Kaiju engine, in terms of spells, I run Upstart Goblin because it's a 39 card build. It's a +1. You give your opponent 1,000 life points, but you get to add one to hand.
Yeah, you don't.
I run 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumbers. I'm thinking about moving this up to 3 and adding some more Kaijus. Not in the final build yet. Last night I forked out another $20 to pick up a second Regeki. It's about time. I've had mine for over a year now, and I wanted to build a second deck, so I figured I might as well pick it up. I traded in a Cosmojo. Wasn't having to pay full price for it, so I said okay. 1 Reinforcement Army because it gives me any amount of Battling Boxers. And 3 Forbidden Chalice because it negates monster effects, and it also allows me to govern my opponent's monsters by giving me 400 attack if all else fails. So those are some decent spells. And then I run a Solemn Warning. It's pretty good. It's still, in my opinion, not as good as Solemn Strike. But it's still good. You just have to pay more. 1 Compulse. Usually to compulse a Kaiju on my opponent's side, I fill it back to my hand so I can replay it. Torrential because another board destruction. So I have 4 in this deck. I have the Regeki, the 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumbers, and then 2 Mirror Force for monster protection. And then for extra deck, we run. The one is Brendan's. I'm thinking about picking up a third. 3 Decode Talker. This card is fantastic. When a card that you control would be targeted to be targeted in any way, shape, or form, I get to. Let's say my opponent has a monster here, and I have 2 monsters here and here. I can sacrifice my opponent's monster or either of these to destroy the monster that's trying to destroy one of my cards. And usually these have attachments, so if I target them, their effects get to activate off of Decode Talk, which is pretty cool. Next I run 3 Battling Boxer Lead Joke. It's your boss monster of the deck. You can sit on a Lead Joke for a while. He gets up to 3,800 attack, which is hard to get over. He's pretty good, and he's been my favorite card throughout the last 2 or 3 years. Still one of my favorites. King of the Fair Lamps gives me a Mass Chameleon to hand late game. Allows me to go in a Decode Talker or something else. Honor Arc, it's staple. It allows me to get over a Kaiju that I bring out to my opponent's field or a special monster my opponent controls. Cast out to shuffle problem cards back into the deck. Diamond Dire to pop a problem card on the field. Steel Swarm to keep my opponent from specialing 5 or higher. Scrap Dragon to pop cards on the field. Combos well with Battling Boxer Lead Joke. Stardust because it's staple. Keeps cards on board. Red Hot Dragon Archfiend because I can destroy all my opponent's type position monsters and attack for 3,000. And Colossal Fighter because I have a lot of warriors in this deck, so it works. And also, Brendan plays some warriors in his Light Swords, and other people play warriors, so it's still always a good tech in. If I took him out for anything, I might put in a Scarlight Archfiend Dragon to destroy special summon monsters, but I don't know. So besides that is my first build of BoxerKaijus. Not the most consistent, but Brendan, you'd say that it is pretty competitive in terms of what me and you have played so far. Like, it's kept up kind of well.
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, I got over 3 Uriahs in order to beat Brendan in one game with this deck. And if it can get over 3 Uriahs, one of them being at 1,500 attack and the other one being higher than that, I think that can match up pretty well against most things if you play your cards right. I think I'd replace Dogram and maybe one of these with a 3 of the turtles. If not, I'd run 3 of them and 3 turtles and just take out maybe Fire Hand and Ice Hand and run 2 Photon Thrashers. Maybe run some more Battling Boxers. Depends on how you want to build it. I just build it so I can get a little bit of everything out. I can run my old Battling Boxers, but still run it competitively where I can get over my opponent's big attack monsters. So, this has been your boy, Justin, from Team Scoops for Food. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure if you did, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Also, tap that little bell, the Taco Bell looking thing.
Ding dong.
It lets you know every time that we upload a video, you'll be one of the first people to see it. You'll get notified, and you can be the first one to leave a comment or a like or to share it with your friends on social media. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. We're at 9 subscribers right now. We really appreciate all the love. Shout out once again. I'm going to keep giving shout outs to Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Talk. They shouted us out on their podcast. It helped us out. They sent some people our way, which we really appreciate. There's a lot more to come. look forward to possibly some videos from Brendan this weekend when he goes away to an anime convention. There's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there. He might make a vlog or two.
Hot tub.
Hot tub vlog. With Brendan. Maybe you guys can ask Brendan questions via Twitter, and I'll send him some. I don't know. We'll figure it
I
out.
don't have a Twitter.
I have a Twitter. I'd send you the questions. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Or I can give you the account so we can share the team account, but you know.
I could
Anyways. So guys, if you guys are excited for the content to come, make sure once again hit that thumbs up button. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope you guys enjoyed this build. I'll keep you guys updated. Until next time, this has been Team Scoop's Fruit scooping out. Peace.